Hi guys, and welcome back to my new video. I'm a little late today because yesterday I actually do my voiceover and I edit everything perfectly, but my application had another thought and actually deleted all of it, and I was so furious with it. Honestly, I have no idea, but I thought that in 21st century all the applications have autosave by default enabled. Well, they don't, because I needed to find out this one in my settings. I did it actually enable right now, so I should be good in the future, but still I lost the voiceover yesterday, and I didn't want to make another one because I knew that it will be not better than the previous one. So I waited a little, I go to sleep, I wake up today and I choose to actually record it again, and I think it's better. I don't know if it's better because it's actually the first part and welcoming part, but I think already that it will be better. I hope it will. So as you can see, we are planning to build family house in the containers. It should be eco because I planned to add a lot of the solar panels at the top of the roof, so I hope it will cover all the electricity costs for your Sims in the game. But unfortunately I forgot to add this like water collectors, so you will need to put those if you wanted to have the house off the grid totally. So I created this house in a T-shape. I think it's functional that way. I placed 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1 obviously kitchen and a living room. I even have this like office area in a living room, you will see in a moment. But I think it's quite nice. You have place for your parents, you have place for kids if you want. There is a bed for a toddler, but obviously you can change it for the teenager, there's a space for it. So I hope you will like it. As a previous build, I honestly wanted to try all the eco stuff there is in the pack. I wanted to test all the different swatches if I can. I didn't actually use those like wall colors that are in the kids room before, so I chose to actually add it in this one. Moving on to the build, as you can see the layout, I separated 2 bedrooms because I don't know, as a kid I think that the kids and also parents needs a little space between those bedrooms, because in close quarters there can be a lot of stress and also like anger, and since like COVID we probably hear a lot of parents in the neighbors or something like that that are actually complaining about the school being closed, etc. So for this build I wanted to make something practical, so I separated parents' bedroom and also a kids' bedroom, and they are separated by being at the end of the build. Okay, as you can see, I here coming to the color palette, I choosing all the different like wall shades, wood paneling, etc. I wanted to make sure that I will cover all the basics, and even if I choose a lot of different swatches for each room, I will make sure that all those will look cohesive with each other. So I love those new curtains, they are quite good, but unfortunately with this like open window slice to the angle, this one is clipping and it's annoying because you can use this, well, this smaller one, but it will clip, so you need to choose this bigger one, and you will see why I wanted to choose this smaller one in a moment in the kitchen. So we are starting with parents' bedroom with the furnishing. I want to make sure that this room will be cozy and also like spacious, but it will have everything that you need in a normal bedroom. So we have a big bed that I pushed actually to the windows, so it framed really great between the curtains, and also a dresser at the side. So I was trying to play a little with this planter that come from Eco Lifestyle as a wall decoration. Unfortunately it was moving to the wall. I couldn't push it a little back to the room, so I didn't choose it. So those weird lights we have on the walls and those like hexagon shapes, I tried to do something with it, like creative, like maybe placing them on the wall in a shape and creating something with it. Maybe in a big space you could do something like that. I just put the 2 of them. I think it's quite nice, but I didn't know what to do with this corner, so I just placed the the lights there. So moving to the kitchen. This kitchen is quite small, and I have no other words for it because I tried to push like an entrance room, kitchen, and also like a dining table in it. So it's really small space, but accommodating like 3 functions in it. So the cabinets, as you can see, are not full size. There is only one cabinet that is full size, and as you will see, I will not put a sink in it, which would be obvious for the kitchen, but I tried to put a washing machine instead. So it will have like more counter space for your sim to prepare the food. I hope that the sink in the bathroom will be enough, so your sims can obviously live without the sink in the kitchen. In real life you couldn't do it that easily. I know what I'm telling you about. But the cabinets on top, like you have those corner cabinets for the counters, and they are actually quite small, so it's perfect when you want to have like space, but also you don't have a lot of space, so you push it a little for smaller spaces, so you want smaller cabinets obviously. But the top cabinets are huge, like I don't understand what's going on in there, because those the bottom one are smaller, but the top are not that small. So you see me around like placing those cabinets, and I wanted to try to actually accommodate the space equally. I couldn't do it, so instead of it I put some shelves, because those I could actually hide behind the ventilators, I guess. And as you can see, I cut a little because, well, I didn't notice that I was stopped recording, and I did a little bathroom and also finished the kitchen. But I think the screenshot will be enough for you to actually get an idea where everything went, and obviously you can download it from the gallery. My ID is themintSims. And I think the bathroom was something that I didn't quite get on it, because I don't know, those colors didn't actually match for each other. I didn't want to use something that will be I obviously needed a toilet for a toddler and obviously for a grown-up, so I didn't have so much space in it, and as a toddler you obviously need a bath, not a shower, so I tried to put those both for better usage. But this bathroom is so small, so I tested all of it, so obviously everything works. You can actually pee as an adult and also as a toddler, so both the toilets works, and also a shower too. But I think that bigger bedrooms will be something that I wanted to actually explore in the future, because right now all my builds had like the smallest bathroom ever, and this just put me in the place that I cannot actually show the skills. Well, there was one build that I actually had a lot of bathrooms, and it was this mansion, Colonial Mansion. It will be linked somewhere eventually. And those bathrooms were quite great, because I could put a lot of stuff in it. I could create counters, I could create like laundry, side, and etc. And those were great to build, and I think that if you have so much space, you can get created. And without the space, you are obviously limited. Okay, so moving to the living room. And as you can see, probably, I choose a little different color scheme for this room, because I turned for the mint and also green colors. And as this room is the biggest in the house, I wanted to make something special in it, and also make sure that we will create the space for like I don't know, getting with the family and friends, and cozy on the couch, watching TV set, and have area for office and like reading nook, which I'm actually putting right now. I tried to actually add this bookcase instead of formal bookcase. I wanted to place this like books on the shelf and make sure that it will work. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it, because I think I just minimized this shelf and it didn't like go with the whole functionality about the Sims getting a book. So unfortunately this books doesn't work as a bookshelf, but you will have one bookshelf in the kids room that you can use, and also the TV set I probably think it's working as a book set as well. So in the living room I want to try this like corner couch. I wanted to get this L shape, but I wasn't able. And At the end, I lose the other couch, I put a little chair and some puff, I think, and that's it. But it's a lot of space for you and for your Sims to sit around, so you'll be good. I'm happy with the end results for this room because it had everything that you need. You have couches, puffs, sitting area, and obviously you have also an office area. You can actually get a job or be a writer. Everything you need, it's here, and even a little more, I think. Those glass doors that go into the backyard, I love them. But I love the fact that these doors are like the whole space for the one wall. You have like big glass door, you can see everything that's going on from the living room, which is a quite nice view because as you go outside the loft, you will see this big, like, I don't know what is it, is an ocean or it's a river, I'm not guessing, but you have this gorgeous view outside the windows. So going back to the kids room, it's the last room in the house, obviously. As you can see, I put a toddler bed, but if you have teenager and you want to have this house, you can actually change the bed for something more bigger for your kids. I don't have anything else to say in the kids room because as you can see, it's just a kids room. There are not a lot of stuff that I have for the kids. I'm not really a simmer that play with kids in the gameplay, so it's not my specialty. But I try to make it fun, make colorful, and also make a lot of stuff on the walls. Maybe something that this kid was talented or the mother actually paint for the kid. I don't know, the story is all for you. Obviously you can do as you like, but I wanted to implement one thing that will actually be something fun for the kid, and I put the violin in the corner, so maybe this kid is musician or will be in the future. There's the last part, the garden and the outside area. I'm happy because I really wanted to have something that will be more like accomplished, not only have a greenery, obviously it has a lot of plants and everything, but I wanted to make sure that this garden will be extra nice because it will be separated, have a place for the swimming pool, the grill area, the plant area, you can plant a lot of stuff. Everything is like a little separated from each other, everything have a place. And I even covered this part with the front porch because I added like chess table there and also a bench, so it's a great place to wait for someone or something. So as it is a lot next to the water, I make sure that all those backyards will be like closed, and this is because you have childs in the house and you don't want him to wander around and probably dive in the water and die. So we have everything covered in the fencing, so no children will come out and like do something crazy or stuff when parents don't look. So at the top of the building I place all those solar panels, so it is an eco-friendly building, but unfortunately I forgot about the water holders, so you will need to put those if you wanted to have this house off the grid. I was having fun when I placed it, and also I have added this like planters above it. I love the plants, I think it's like really green and natural, and also even if you have the greenhouse and everything, you have also a garden on your roof. So the garden is my favorite place, and I think that the Sims should actually, or if I was a sim and plays with this lot and this building, I would probably spend all my times in the garden because, well, it's closer to nature. Obviously it's probably better air or something, but maybe not if your neighbor is industrial. But if you have the eco-friendly neighbors or the neighbor plan is eco-friendly, I wanted to add also the swimming pool, so you have the place to actually swim a little, you can get your like fitness up, and this like idea to having a pool next to the river, or I don't know what it is, a sea or something, it's like something really ridiculous sometimes, but in my opinion it's quite nice because you obviously don't want to like swim in a dirty river, you want to have something that is more clean, so the swimming pool is there for you. Unfortunately I need to get going because I'm leaving for my grandma, and I need to cut it short a little. So there will be a screenshot in a moment. Everything is in the description if you wanted to check out. So please give a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you didn't, and also have a nice day. Bye bye!